Hi everyone, my name's Georgia and I'm a British expat currently living in Singapore. I've been living in Singapore for 5 years now and I create content on my YouTube channel sharing life in Singapore from a foreigner's perspective. So today I am guest vlogging for the EF YouTube channel and I'm going to be sharing with you 5 must-do things in Singapore in some of my favourite spots around the city. So let's go. My first must-do thing is to visit the area of Kampong Glam. So Kampong Glam has a blend of native Malay, Muslim and Middle Eastern history and culture. So you have the iconic Sultan Mosque in the centre of Kampong Glam. It's this beautiful gold mosque. You can't miss it, and I really recommend that you head there at golden hour as the sun sets on the mosque. It just looks absolutely stunning and there's a really nice atmosphere. There's also loads of Middle Eastern restaurants around, little places where you can pick up souvenirs. I love it. So just located off of Kampong Glam is Haji Lane. Haji Lane is full of cool and quirky bars, cafes and restaurants, and at night time it turns into a really lively spot with good energy and live music. There's also tons of beautiful wall murals scattered all around Kampong Glam, which are perfect for photo opportunities, and yeah, Kampong Glam is definitely a must visit of mine. My second must visit is the neighbourhood of Joo Chiat Katong. This is located on the east side of Singapore and this is the perfect place to discover Peranakan culture. So I really recommend that you take a stroll along the Insta-famous Joo Chiat Road. Here you can find the absolutely stunning pastel heritage shop houses. These shop houses here are honestly so beautiful and no matter how many times I keep revisiting, I'm always just blown away. They're just so pretty. I wish I could live in one, in all honesty. The Katong area is relatively new to tourists, but in my opinion, you get a real authentic insight into how locals really live, and for that reason, it's definitely a must visit. So my third must visit area in Singapore is a little place called Tiong Bahru. Tiong Bahru is a super unique neighborhood in Singapore that has a real old school charm. In my opinion, this is probably one of Singapore's most trendy neighborhoods. It has this incredible Art Deco whitewash inspired architecture and it just has this real old school charm to it that you don't really find in other places. Here in Tiong Bahru neighbourhood you'll find some delicious eateries, hipster cafes, really unique gift and bookshops, and not to mention Tiong Bahru Market. If you ever get the chance to visit Tiong Bahru Market, I really recommend it. It has an incredible hawker centre up the top with some delicious food. Downstairs they have a really affordable florist. I always find that buying flowers in Singapore is really expensive, but Tiong Bahru Market sells some of the most affordable and beautiful fresh flowers, so there's a little tip. So this neighbourhood is a great place to head if you want to grab brunch or a coffee in the morning with friends, or you can even spend a few hours just strolling around the neighbourhood. It's one of my favourite places. Okay, my fourth must-do thing in Singapore is to, of course, eat at a hawker centre. Ranging from just $3, you can get yourself a full meal of delicious food from almost any Asian cuisine you can think of. So you usually find that hawker centres are scattered in every neighbourhood, but a few of my favourites include Maxwell Hawker Centre, which is located just off of Chinatown. This is famous amongst locals and tourists, but it's also in a really great location. Another one is Old Airport Road. This one's a bit more old school, but again, such an amazing food selection. And you can also check out Amoy Street Food Centre, which is located in the business district. So if you go to Singapore, do not leave without eating at a hawker centre. It's a one-of-a-kind experience. So my fifth must-do thing in Singapore is to visit Gardens by the Bay. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen the incredible super trees that light up Singapore's Gardens by the Bay. Not only does Supertree Grove look beyond impressive during the day, but to me, the most special time to visit is during the evening for the Garden Rhapsody show. This is an incredible light and music show that is held every evening in Singapore. I believe it's held twice every night. This is honestly one of the first things I take my friends and family to go and see when they come to visit Singapore. It's even brought some of them to tears. It is that beautiful. The best way to enjoy it is to lie down on the floor. You'll notice that everyone just lies down as you look up at the super trees and you just watch the show. It's absolutely stunning. Every time I watch it, I just say, The closest thing I can compare it to is like being in Avatar land. It's just absolutely stunning and something that you can't miss when you come visit Singapore. All right guys, that wraps up my 5 must-do things when you come to Singapore. I really hope you found this video helpful and then it gives you some insight into what to do and see on your visit here. A big thank you to EF for collaborating with me on this video. And if you guys want to see more of what I get up to in my life here in Singapore, you can find me on YouTube. My channel name is Georgia Caney. Thanks for watching guys. Bye.